Hi guys, what up? Today we are gonna learn some Python. It's a really common coding language nowadays, and I think everyone should learn this. And it's gonna be really easy. I'm gonna teach you step by step. And today we are gonna be learning about inputting and outputting in Python. Let's do it. So, inputting is extremely easy. Number one is that you need a variable name, which means you need to start a variable. So my variable name is going to be input. And then to start a variable, equal. And then after you got your name, very easy if you want to input, open, and close. And now this is the most basic input. Let's run this. And if you type a 5, it has actually inputted, but we did not output it, so you don't see. So if we type this 5 inside, this input, the name, is going to store this 5. And if you want to print it out, it's going to be really easy, and we're going to teach you later. But now we're going to talk more about input. So input, it could be more easier if you'd say enter a number. This is a prompt, and it hints you, or maybe the coder guy, or maybe someone who does your code, to like, okay, so you've got this prompt, it's going to type out and say, maybe hint, oh, what you're going to type in. So here we have enter a number. So you're going to like, oh yeah, I'm going to type in a number. And then you got this hint, which is really useful. And if you want to restrict your runners, like the code running guy, what to do, only what types of input they can put, maybe like integer right here. And if we do that, they could only be restricted to typing in an integer. No strings allowed. And that's how easy an input is going to be. So now let's move on to part 2. Okay, what up guys? In part 2 we got output, and it's really important. Output might just be the most important thing in Python. So in Python, it's going to be print, type print. And print is the outputting of Python. So you need to open your bracket. You can type in a string, maybe a variable, which can contain a list, integer, string, blah, 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 whatsoever. And then it's very easy. So we've inputted. There we go. And then we're going to type input. So this is what it's going to print out after we type in a variable from input. Let's run that. So you see in the input we just did now, there is enter a number. And that's the prompt. So it hints you what you're going to do. So it says, oh, maybe enter a number. I'm going to say 7. And then right away, it's going to print, which means output out the thing you just did in your input. Look at this. This is so good. And this is really easy. You can type loads of other stuff. Let me see. Let me try. So we've got, maybe you can do a string, which means double quote right here. I'm going to run, oh no. I'm going to run this. And it just printed out that string you wanted. And this is really useful, and it's the only way you can output stuff from Python. And that's it for today's guys, and if you want more Python tutorials, be sure to comment down. Also, like and subscribe is the most fundamental thing you all should do. See ya!